usually the last man she settles down with. If you're a man who's described as sweet, sensitive, soft, or shy, the vast majority of girls won't be attracted to you.
Them women got it twisted. Nice guys don't necessarily finish last. This motherfucker can choose to be with that nice guy that ultimately wind up making bad decisions. Too bad, so sad for them. Keep your integrity, young man. If you're a nice guy, be a nice guy. It's gonna pay off for you later on. You gotta have some sort of confidence. You gotta have some sort of integrity about yourself. Just don't run you over. That ain't cool. That's a pushover. That's somebody else to take it back.
Judgment rings. The fact that you're supposed to spend a quarter of your yearly salary on this rock. Yeah. That's what I don't know if everybody needs it.
That's right, it is that, right?
It's 3 months?
Exactly. God, when you say a quarter of the yearly salary, it makes you just go, what in the f*** is wrong with people? There's so much money.
Here's the reason. Ready? It's what's called a Zahavian signal. The Zahavian signal is basically the idea that for a signal to be honest, it has to be costly. Otherwise, everybody can imitate it. If all it takes for me to convince you of my honest intentions is to buy you flowers, and now let's go back behind the shed and well, then a lot of cheaters are going to convince you of doing this when they really didn't have good intention. But if it takes for me to spend a quarter of my salary,
So I got to spend $25,000 on your wedding ring just to go behind your back and cheat on you.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
Yes.
Because you need to have a hierarchy of improvement. You need to be aiming for something, and that means you're going to be lesser than people who've already attained along that dimension.
Yes.
And that can give rise to envy. So the question is, who should you defeat in the final analysis? And the answer is, you should defeat your former self.
So basically, don't you ever worry about what nobody else got to say about you. Period. You're going to have motherfuckers sitting over there talking, let them talk. Because in reality, if they talking about you and worry about you, guess what they doing? Nothing.
If your wife can spend more than you make, like you need to make more money, 150 maybe to 250,000. a year would be comfortable for sure. The more the merrier, but that'd be comfortable.
300,000? Like, I guess if they made less than that, I feel like we wouldn't have the lifestyle I wanted, so I would work. Life's expensive.
Anywhere from 70 to 100K?
I would have to say 127.
$500,000? Is that bad?
Probably 150 to $250,000 a year.
So the problem is, all across the board, only 10% of the men of all the way across the board make over $100,000. So if all the women looking for the same thing, that means all the women want a small percentage of the men. Push the average man to the side. I hate to say it, but the delusion is real. Yeah, it's a fact.
Women are choosing to be single and dealing with less shit because y'all sat here and gave us so much shit on why we should be doormats to y'all emotions. Come on. Opposed to taking accountability for the fact that you ain't healed yourself from the fucked up shit fucked up ass mama did to you. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie.
Let's just say you do got a point. Even though you don't. With a mouth like that, who raised you? In the famous words of T.K. Kirkland, who raised you? It's a whole group of collegemen. The sad thing about it is, she really thinks she did that.
If a guy in his 40s, 50s is trying to talk to me, I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on. Women your age don't like you because something is wrong with you. Yep. And because the women your age group don't with you, you gotta go younger. Yep. Because the younger girls would think, oh, he's so cool. He like got money. I'm mature, but it's all just manipulation.
I totally agree with you. The older guys, I think they really just want to take advantage of younger women.
Another panderer. I'm a grown man. Real grown man ain't thinking about taking no advantage of nobody. We grown. And we gonna make grown up decisions. I don't understand what her trauma may have came from or what her experiences may have been. But you need to run into you a real older guy gonna give your ass some direction and he gonna guide you. Ain't no taking advantage. And for as this panderer, bro, she don't want you. She don't want you at the end. Okay.
Black men in particular. What I've observed
Is y'all living y'all's best lives and them being so triggered by you living your best life that they think that you're trying to provoke them? Am I talking too much? I don't see a gender war. I see men, black men in particular, living their lives, and I see females getting so triggered by men living out loud that they are fighting or trying to fight the men for living their best lives.
I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life.
It got to a point where like I was 19 and I got kicked out of my house because I was like bringing over 6 dudes a night. Like it just was never enough.
What?
Wait, 6 dudes a night?
Dang. She cooked. Y'all know what to leave down in the comments.
For all you married men out there, if you're married and you're miserable, why do you stay?
Love her content. If you aren't following her, go check it out. It's awesome. That said, let me answer this question. And I think she knew the answer before she asked it, because pretty much everyone does. The reason men stay in marriage, it's simply too expensive to leave. We lose everything. The house, the car, the kids, our income, you name it, we lose it. So we have no choice usually.
I ain't married, so it's just something to think about. For those of you, you know, that may take that path. Good luck.
For a female, there's a stigma associated with sleeping with a new man. If you sleep with enough of them, you remove I'll just this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. That cheapens you. It doesn't matter if a man slept with 20 girls or 200 girls. He is still the man. If a woman slept with 200 men, she is worth less. No man is going to marry a woman that 200 men slammed and threw to the street.
Whew. All I can say is free to go. Now.
You think that's real? It is conceivable that AI could take control and reach a point where you couldn't turn it off, and it would be making the decisions for people.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, that's definitely where things are headed. I mean, the things like say ChatGPT, which is based on GPT-4 from OpenAI, which is a company that I played a critical role in creating, unfortunately.
Back when it was a nonprofit?
Yes. I mean, the reason OpenAI exists at all is that Larry Page and I used to be close friends, and I would stay at his house in Palo Alto, and I would talk to him late into the night about AI safety. And at least my perception was that Larry was not taking AI safety seriously enough.
What did he say about it?
Finding love is not that easy, right? And it's especially hard in this economy. And guess what? Many women say they are finding it very hard to find a man who makes as much as they do. A study by Cornell University found that the country's declining marriage rate is due to the lack of financially eligible bachelors. Women are actually outpacing men with education, and this is changing the age-old mentality that men are the breadwinners. In turn, the gig or small gigs economy and lack of good jobs out there have left the ladies single and disgruntled. And researchers say they are seeing a trend of women dating down, which means a man who
dating down.
Really? All right. Listen,
what y'all want now? Well, you can't have it every which way you want. Now you're getting paid, you ain't happy, even though there's cap. Women ain't out earning men, it's cap. I ain't worried about your statistics. What's the problem? You want to be free, pay your own bills. You don't want to
size of a woman's sperm is directly proportional to the size of the
Oh my God, he's f***ing right.
Yeah, I'm like running all of them through my mind.
Right.
Check this out. Say that on a first day, that information, and then they start taking
they trolling, or is that something to think about? And what do it mean scientifically? It's just something that's interesting. The size of that match the size of that. I just thought it was interesting.
And it's just like, I don't think that's true. Because let me tell you something. Personally, for me, I don't think that's true. But anyways, and it's not about me. I don't think women are getting BBLs to impress a man. Because let me tell you something. You could have a elbow and a, okay? Like, you could have an elbow and a man is gonna be after you. Like, they don't care. Like, let me tell you something. Men are not that picky. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are just not.
Shit. I don't know what the hell Cardi B talking about. Elbow. Men ain't picky. Certain guys want to be with a certain type of element of a woman. You know. She must. Wow. And women, why do y'all get the BBL? Do y'all get it for y'allself? Or do y'all get it for we can eyeball y'all and wanna get it, and then y'all can be like, no, I'm good, sweetheart. What's the motive behind the
$30, $32.
Okay. At your age, do you feel like dating has become easier or harder for you?
It's honestly stupid.
What's the difference between now and then?
It's harder to meet people who have the same interests as you, because as a woman, the older you get, the more serious you get. Yeah. But men don't match that energy.
Do you think it's because men are becoming more successful as they age and they have their pick of the litter?
No. I think they're becoming stupider.
Why isn't it as hard, even though it is? Everybody becoming opinionated. Guys having more access to certain things that they didn't have access to in the beginning. And we working hard. Someone's really working hard. Man, the reality changed.
Like them to know about you and 1996 Tupac Map. Like them to know about you in 1996 Tupac Map.
That
I'm a Gemini. Me being a Gemini, I am the classic case of a Gemini. You know what I mean?
No. What does that mean?
It means that I'm quiet. I could be calm, quiet, and very into my work, and totally focused and totally disciplined and boring. You know what I mean? Or I could be fun, but dangerous. Not only to other people, but to myself. And they're telling me you can't do this. You can only rap. And if you rap, you can only rap about this. And then you can't act. And if you act, you can only do the black films. And
salute the GOAT. I'm a Gemini. He came right with it. I'm a Libra. Gemini. What he telling you is this. Be you. Be yourself. And be a well. See how he wore that on his sleeve?
Dad made women's clothes. Yeah. And my dad would say, if business is good, complain. If business is bad, boast. So I've always been leery of the boasters. If you're boasting,